Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Two alleged gold thieves shot dead in St. James. Two alleged gold thieves were shot and killed in Adelphi, St. James on Thursday morning. The deceased have not yet been identified. Head of operations for the St. James Police Superintendent Aaron Samuels told reporters the men were reportedly shot by residents. He said while he understands the plight of the farmers, they should always work with the police.
This morning we got some information that two men were killed. They were suspected to be both thieves. One was said to be lying along the roadway, whilst the other was in a black or a grey Voxy motor van. We are conducting investigations at this time. We really have no leads at this time, but we are just imploring residents to not take matters in their own hands. Please report these incidents to the police. We really don't want to have a lawless society, but at the same time, we really want to ensure that our farmers are protected from breeder larceny. So it's a balancing act for us. We want to ensure that our farmers are protected, so we want them to report incidents of breeder larceny so that we can deal with it by the law. And at the same time, we just want to implore them not to take matters in their own hands.
Westmoreland man never escaped injury after trailer crashes inside their home. A Westmoreland man and his nephew, 8 years old, narrowly escaped injuries after a trailer crashed into their house in Farm Westmoreland on Thursday morning. A section of a church on the same premises was also damaged. Marvin Banton Hopper told reporters that he was alerted by screams from his nephew. Me in my bed, and me send my nephew in the kitchen and me hear him bawl out. And when me check, me see him stuck between two fridge. And when me look in at the house, I want big old trailer truck me see in my house, Hopper stated. He added that he is still in a state of shock and disbelief. Me give thanks me alive and well. When me see the trailer, me couldn't even believe. Me shock. Me couldn't believe say a truck run off of the road and in my house, the 48-year-old barber told reporters. Hopper said, as for his nephew, he is traumatized. He added that the family took him for a medical checkup. Hopper is railing at his house in severely damaged, along with his furniture. The whole of my house mash up. Me lose everything, settee, TV, dresser, everything mash up, a seemingly depressed Hopper stated. Meanwhile, he said that he will accept any help he can get to start rebuilding. According to the residents, they saw a red trailer that was traveling from the direction of Savannah Lamar to White House, veered left, and plunged into Hopper's home just before the rear end slammed into the Salvation Church of God Ministries. The driver of the trailer escaped with minor injuries. Joshi hits out at rumor mongers in new song. Dancehall artist Joshi has used a new song and video, Fire Alarm, to alert rumors linking him to an altercation with 45-year-old Omar Wright before the latter was condoned in Grand Spin, St. Angela last month. Why them want hold down me bikini? As me say already, and me I go say it again, uno go find Proverbs 20 and read 22 to 28. Joshi's mother, Lorna Henry, says in the introduction of the video. Then Joshi chimes in with hard-hitting lyrics. Me dey on the stage here, and a weapon near me, and we me dey on safety. All them whole place me I take and I shake it. Can't take me 3 points. No LeBron James this. Them have to go witness bliss and greatness. The 25-age artist is even more defiant on the chorus, which he warns, I rather them take me can kill me easy so. One up in a dematic, me nah itch fi squeeze it. Them damn me, I rather them damn me. He upbraided the traditional news media and social media blogger on a single declaring, Mr. Newmans, get your facts right and not bring your new songs wrong. He also shared his thoughts about his experiences and songs about being paranoid about the situation that the media speculations created. In the next verse, Joshi remains defiant, saying that like Daniel versus Goliath, he would be protecting himself at all costs going forward. The entertainer was questioned and released by police regarding the murder of Wright. His lawyer, Pete Champagny, had maintained his client's innocence. Reports were that Wright was killed on Shortwood Road about 10:40 p.m. on June 7 by armed men. There were allegations that Joshi's mom, who operates a wholesale business in the area, had an altercation with Wright, during which he threw water in her face. It was rumored that Joshi then reportedly argued with Mr. Wright before the incident. Joshi and his mother have denied there was any altercation that took place. Driver escapes injury after veering off-road into ditch in Bagwalk. A National Bakery driver escaped injury when her vehicle collided with another car and veered off into a ditch in Bagwalk, St. Catherine on Thursday. When reporters arrived on the scene, a crowd of people were seen gathering around the vehicle as they assisted the female driver. Shaken, the driver declined to give a statement, but indicated that she was not injured. Counsel for the Bagwalk area, Peter Abrams, who was on the scene, said both vehicles were traveling on the Bagwalk bypass towards Riverton when, upon reaching the intersection at Magazine Lane, the woman indicated that she intended to make a right turn. However, while doing so, she collided with another vehicle and ended up in the water-filled ditch. The owner of the other vehicle, Hakeem Wilson, told reporters that his car, which was damaged in the incident, was removed from the scene by a wrecker. Wilson recounted seeing the woman stop on the side of the road moments before the accident occurred. I was coming from a nearby car wash when I saw the lady in the national van in front of me, and while coming down, me see she come off of the road on the left like she never sure where she going, and all of a sudden, me just see she turn round in her indicator and the car licking it. Because I was trying to turn away from her, the side of my car licked up, Wilson stated. Police were quick on the scene and took both parties' statements while the woman waited for her vehicle to be removed from the ditch. St. Mary men accused of invading man's home and chopping him. 2 men have been charged after they allegedly invaded a man's home in Retreat St. Mary in search of one of his relatives and chopped the owner several times when he would not give them the location. Charged are 34-year-old taxi operator Paulton Holness, otherwise called Croc or Crush, and 27-year-old Romaine Ferguson, both of Retreat St. Mary addresses. The men have been charged with wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and discharge of firearm in a public place. Reports are that on January 1, 2023, both men invaded the complainant's home in search of one of his relatives. The man refused to give up the whereabouts of his relative, and the accused man allegedly pulled a firearm and fired several shots above his head and also inflicted chop wounds to the homeowner. The man later made a report of the incident to the police. Both men turned themselves into the police. They were officially charged for a question and answer session in the presence of their attorneys. They are awaiting a court date. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell